Just a couple of weeks ago, a young Philadelphia boy was swept up in a fast-moving current in the Pennypack Creek. Brandon Boyle died. It's a reminder that any body of water, creek, lake, ocean, pool, can be dangerous, especially if your child cannot swim. This is Trava. She was 11 years old when she drowned in 2008. And now her family is working very hard to make sure no other family has to experience what they did. Trava's mom and dad, Dwayne and Tara Cuff, join us right now, along with little Dwayne Jr., correct?
Yes.
What's up, young man? Nice to see you. Oh, I am so happy that you're here. You want to get the word out. Tell us about Trava.
Trava was 11 when she passed, but Trava was very feisty, like her mother.
Okay.
And she loved dolphins, and that's how we came up with the name Dolphin 11. But Trava, she was going to Jenks School. She was doing very well in school in Chestnut Hill. And she was just very outgoing. She always had a concern for others. And when she passed in August of 2008, after a little while, after going through the grieving process, then we decided, well, because she liked helping others, let us try to give back in memory of her.
When it comes to the event, the tragic event itself, what happened that day, and how did you receive word?
Yeah, Trava was, she was actually with another family member.
Okay.
And they were at a swimming event, and Trava, she knew how to swim, but she didn't know how to swim very well.
I see.
And so she wound up drifting into 9 feet of water. And before they realized it, she was at the bottom of the pool.
Oh, big.
Yeah, they pulled her out. She was breathing for 4 days, and then she passed on her own 4 days later.
Dwayne, tell us about Dolphin 11 and the program itself. I know both names are significant, as we just heard, but tell us about the program and what it means to you and what it should mean for others.
Well, Dolphin 11 is such a blessing to my wife and I. It really gives us a chance to, number one, honor our daughter, but at the same time to give back to the community. It's so important, this swim program, because when you really look at the statistics, you'll see that almost 4,000 children between the ages of 1 and 19 die of some type of swimming accident a year. And we should be able to make a dent in that. We should be able to do something. And just like you said earlier, we don't want another family to go through what we went through. So we want to try to be a blessing and help as many people as we can. And it's awesome to see these kids that are in the program now learning how to swim, seeing the faces of their parents who were apprehensive on the first 2 weeks.
Sure.
Now they're comfortable. Some of them are learning how to swim and really stopping some of the generational cycles of being apprehensive of the water.
And you've teamed up with the YMCA. This is a YMCA program.
Yes.
Tell us about that and how they wanted to be involved with this as well.
Well, when we originally started, Tara and I really wanted to be start off small, just to see how the program would start. And when we were contacted by Sean Elliott from the Y,
Sure.
he said, no, we're going to do it big. We wanted to do 11 families, 11 children, and he said, we're going to do 22. And we're going to pick them up from a bus and pick them up from the church and bring them to the program.
So they do that. They pick the kids up.
They do pick the kids and the families up.
That's great.
And they also, after a year of the program, they actually give the family a free membership to Hawaii for 1 year.
Very nice.
Which is awesome. And actually now, instead of 22 kids, we actually have 28 kids in the program, and we have a waiting list for next year.
And growing, as you said. And D Jr., do you like are you in the program?
Yes.
What have you learned in the program before we go?
I learned that how to swim is very important.
Right, and you swim. You swim well?
Yes.
All right. You keep it up and you help teach and get the word out. Because I know your sister's proud. She's smiling at you right now.
Right.
I know that's right. Look at that grin. I love it. Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Continued
Thank
efforts
you.
and success. For more on the Dolphin 11 program and Philadelphia Freedom Valley YMCAs, go to CBSPhilly.com and click on Talk Philly. We'll be right back.